everyone. Welcome. I just love the music. It gets me in the mood for a wonderful talent show today. Welcome to the talent show where you'll meet the people that power TTEC. I'm Rebecca. I will be your host for today. If you can believe it, I feel like we just started celebrating U.S. Women's History Month, and we were just celebrating International Women's Day, but April is right around the corner. And yet we're very excited because TTEC is going to be celebrating neurodiversity. So stay tuned in all of our social channels to learn more about neurodiversity, about our employee resource group, TTEC Minds, and much more. And all of these things are really about the human connection and celebrating a place where we can all be ourselves. And we're going to have a great show for you today because we're going to talk about that human connection piece. Speaking of human connection, let's meet. It's so wonderful week after week when we come back to see people from around the world. So please drop in the chat, where in the world are you joining us from today? You may be on a lunch break, you may be getting ready for dinner. We want to hear from you and get to know you. And while you're dropping where you are from in the chat, just wanted to talk a little bit more about today's topic around the human connection. You may or may not be familiar with the recent study. Well, actually, it's an 85-year-old study that Harvard has been doing about what makes people happy and what brings happiness into their lives. Surprisingly, it's not money, it's not health, it's not career advancement. And if you guessed it's about relationships, you're 100% right. That is the number one leading indicator for creating a brighter, happier, longer life is the relationships that you build. And relationships can be with your significant others, your family, your community. And for today's topic of conversation, we're going to be talking about creating those connections in the workplace. Hey, just real quick. Hello, Patrick from Mississippi. Great to see you here. Jean from Brazil. Nilpa from India. We have another, Ashwar. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm okay with your names. Ashwarya from India. Fabio from Colombia. Hola. El Paso, Texas. Hello, Jennifer is here with us today. See, everyone, you can see there's like such an amazing group of people from all around the world. Hello, Maria from the Philippines. And of course, because today's guest is from Athens, it's great to see our Athens team members represent. Nice to see you all out there. So yes, today's topic is about that human connection, creating and fostering an environment where people feel like they belong. And how you do that, it's really more important than ever post-pandemic, we're in an epidemic of isolation and loneliness. And so how do we create those intentional moments in the workplace where people can connect? So today you'll be meeting our guest, Jake Amygdalos. He leads an award-winning contact center in Athens with over 13 languages spoken there. He is responsible for engaging talent, leading client relationships, and delivering amazing customer service. And you know that all begins with the smiles of our employees. So before we meet Jake today, we wanted to give you a little sneak peek into the flair and the culture at TTEC Athens, as they just recently celebrated a new site grand opening. So we'll watch this video and then you'll meet Jake right after that. Jake, I missed the party. It looked amazing.
It was an amazing party, and I believe that everybody enjoyed it. And we stayed until late. More than 400 people joined the party, so you can imagine it was quite amazing.
I think TTEC Athens know how to bring a great celebration to life. So congratulations. Jake, as we were just talking about, I gave a little bit of a bio about you, but if you don't mind sharing with the audience a little bit more about you and your career and TTEC Athens, and then we'll get into it right after that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rebecca. First of all, thank you very much for the invitation. I'm honored to be part of your TTEC talent show. I joined TTEC back in 2019 with 20 years experience in BPO service providers, but also call center industry. And to be honest, I think that all these 20 years before that led me to this position and to do what I'm doing today. And I was very lucky because I was with people like Matus Valo, Ras Smith, Thomas Monahan that guided me and welcomed me to TTEC family. And I became part of a family as we consider TTEC here in Athens.
That's wonderful. And I know we've talked a lot about the importance post-pandemic of really being intentional with creating meaningful relationships in the workplace. But could you tell us a little bit more about what you're seeing as trending in the workplace and what's important when it comes to this leading indicator of happiness, which is relationships?
Absolutely. Listen, Rebecca, I want to be very straightforward, and everybody can understand that the labor market has changed. It's not the same with before COVID. And we see that people are much more willing to change jobs if they don't like the environment. Attrition numbers go high, and all the companies are looking for ways in order to reduce this attrition. And if you think about it, we have experienced three revolutions in the industry. It's the industrial revolution, where people, our grandfathers, they worked to make a living. They worked for their salary and to be able to feed their families. And then we had the information revolution, where people like me, like our fathers, they started working in order to increase their living, the standard of living, to buy a better house, a better car. But now Generation Z, they are not working anymore about the standard of living. We took care of it. They don't care so much about it. We are talking about the social or the digital revolution. People work because they want to socialize, they want to meet new people, they want to hang out together, they want they care about the quality of life. And when we say life, we mean also work life. So this is very important, and the companies who have understood that keep their attrition very low and keep their employees satisfied. And this is what we are trying to do here in TTEC Athens. We are trying to keep the social revolution here within these walls and create an environment that people will really enjoy, interact with each other, and be happy when they go to work, not seeing as a just one more day at work. I want to get my money and go back home. No, this will not work. Eventually, they will leave. So this is what we are trying to do here in Athens.
Well, it definitely looks at least when I'm following everybody on social media that you're creating those moments where people can have that socialization. We want to go quick to the audience and bring them into today's conversation. We want to hear from you. What meaningful advice do you have for creating those connections in the workplace, whether it's remote, hybrid, or you're back on site? What are the things that are meaningful to you that help you to feel more connected to the people that you're with? So please drop in the chat and we'll refer to it throughout the rest of the show here together. And so, Jake, just back on that note, I loved when we were talking, you shared some ways. We recently had a guest, Clayton Cooper, on, an executive director in the United States, and he was talking about the importance more than ever to create intentional moments where you are very focused on understanding and meeting and working with each other in this kind of post-pandemic new work world that we have. So what are some of the ways that you are, either through the space or through activities that you have, that you're creating those moments?
creating smiles. This is our secret, and make people smile. And you can do it that either by the working environment. You can come to the New Athens site and you are going to see so many collaboration areas. Agents can sit there, have a chat during the break, or a one-to-one with the team leader, but in a working environment that is very close to them and they really like it. Uh, or by activities, popcorn day, pizza day, activities that bring people together and they socialize and they interact with each other. And I'm talking a lot about interaction because Athens is a multilingual site. We have more than 13 languages right here, and it's not only language, it's also cultures, 13 different cultures. And by bringing these cultures together, by socializing, this is a plus for the agents because it's like traveling. They one walk around the site, you feel like you have grabbed the airplane and went to Slovakia, to Germany, to Turkey, or UK. And it's really great because this is what creates experiences and creates smiles, and people love it. So creating the right working environment, promoting the interaction among all the employees, but also stay close to those hybrid who work from home or not they are not able to come always and work from the site, is a crucial key in order to create more smiles, more engagement, and have your employees happy.
I really like, Jake, that you brought in that it could be from creating these moments with people that are working from home or at the site and being much more focused on that as well. I think you mentioned you do like a breakfast conversation with people that are working from home as well. So those little moments are so important to creating the connections. And so, Jake, as I know we could talk all day because this is such an important topic. It is a leading indicator of happiness when you build those relationships. It helps your mental well-being. It really lays the foundation for everything moving forward. So it's so important to be having these types of talks in the workplace, and that you're creating and nurturing a place where everyone feels like they belong. And I think a lot of that is also based on what motivates you as well. And so would you share with our audience, so everyone can walk away today with some advice and to understand what motivates you in the workplace, and what advice do you share with your children that we all, whether we're just starting out in our careers or we've been around for 20, 30 years in the workplace, that may help us as well?
Wow, that's that's very funny. Yes, I was listening to one of the conversation, looking for jobs that will earn a lot of money. What can they do in order to earn a lot of money? And I told them, kids, listen, it's not important. What is really important is to love what you are doing. Find something that you love, because if you love it, you are going to be very good. And if you're going to be very good, you're going to earn a lot of money. So it's vice versa. Not start from the money, but start from something that they really love, that it's meaningful for them. And this is exactly where I am. I'm finding all this very meaningful for me. I am very lucky that I have people around me, my manager, my colleagues, that make me a better professional, a better person. And this is what is meaningful for me. And this is why I love so much what I am doing.
That's fantastic. It's not follow the money, it's follow your heart, and the money
Exactly.
will come. I think that is really great advice. Again, whether you're just getting started in the work place, or you're looking at what career path do you want to go down in your life as well. So, Jake, just one more thing. That looks amazing outside your window there. Nice, beautiful sunny skies in Athens today.
It's springtime in Athens. We are approaching fast April, which is one of the best months. And yeah, I mean, we are famous for our weather. And all of you who can join, you are invited to come to Athens, especially during spring and summer. It's really lovely. And, sun always make your mood better, and it helps you keep positive and working hard, because you really get inspired from this weather.
Yes, coming from Arizona, I am with you. Sunshine really is the foundation for so many things. So, well, TTEC Athens looks amazing. The people are amazing there. I hope to visit someday soon. Jake, really appreciate you joining us on today's talent show. And don't worry, if you want to join Jake's team, we're going to be talking about some great jobs there. But for now, Jake, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rebecca, for having me.
All right, have a great night. All right, everyone, that is right. We are here now to share more with you about all of the amazing opportunities in TTEC Athens. But before we get to that, if you go to ttecjobs.com, you'll be able to find a job in your neck of the wood, wherever that may be. So please come check out TTEC Jobs to see what might be available in a region near you. If you are in Athens or you're looking to move to Athens, we have over 40 jobs available there right now. But we'll just highlight a couple here today. We have a bilingual customer service representative for German and English. And if you're ready to meet amazing people and deliver amazing customer experiences where your smile makes a difference every single day, this could be the job for you. We also are looking for a sales representative, Dutch English, who it will be working with one of the largest automotive manufacturers. So that is an amazing opportunity, and TTEC Athens as well. And then let's come back over to the United States. If you are in Colorado, in the Denver area, we are looking for this amazing opportunity as a senior executive assistant. This will be a hybrid role where you'll come to site and you'll be able to work from home as well, and a really amazing opportunity to make a difference in a global company as you'll be working with executive leadership. So if you know people in Athens or in the US, or you're interested in working with TTEC, please head over to ttecjobs.com. As always, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. We couldn't have a talent show without you, and we couldn't have a talent show without the amazing people behind TTEC. So thanks again to Jake for joining us today and giving us a little bit more insight into TTEC Athens. And that's just a sneak peek of all our amazing contact centers around the world as well. So, if you take anything away from today's show, remember that number one indicator for happiness is the relationships that you build. So, if you're looking for a job, we hope you find a place where you have an amazing group of team members that you're working around, or come join us over here with the TTEC family. As always, thank you as well to our talent show producers. We appreciate you and all that you do behind the scenes. So, everyone, until next time, enjoy the rest of Women's History Month. We'll see you as TTEC celebrates neurodiversity in April. And thanks again for joining us today.